Hello guys! So I decided to come back with another weekly plan with me, but this time around I thought I would give a try to a live plan with me, which I usually wouldn't do because, as you know, they can take me quite a bit of time, but I thought to give it a try because right now I don't have the means to edit a video. Um, and this way well, we could all plan together. So I will be doing a pretty simple spread today. Hi Tiffany, hi Janet. Thank you for being with me today. This is more of an experiment than anything else. So we will see how it goes, and we might give it a try again another time, or maybe not. Thank you. Um, so, um, yeah, let's give it another few minutes. Um, as you guys might know, I have been away from my YouTube channel because some events in my life. If you have been following me on Instagram, you might be familiar with those. Or I also posted an update on my community tab on YouTube as well, so you might have seen that one. Um, in a few words, there was a fire on my apartment building. So we have been going through a lot since we lost everything, and we are now rebuilding again. And that was about 2 months ago. It has been almost exactly 2 months since then. Hi, Vivian. So we are doing better now. Um, so we are doing better now, but you know, there are better days and then not so better days. Overall, we are doing just fine. Um, and I have been receiving some planner goodies from y'all. Hi, Cheryl. I hope I pronounced your name right. Um, uh, so I have been receiving some planner goodies from y'all, along with a lot of donations as well. So I will be using some of those planner goodies today to decorate a week on April in my planner. Also, which also received from one of you guys. So again, it will be a simple floral spread, and I will be doing a week in April because that week is gonna be perfect for a live, since I want that week to be decorated a little simpler. And so I thought that week was gonna be just perfect for today's spread. So I think we can start with that. Let's see how it goes. I kind of improvised a tripod, an overhead tripod with a box and some tape, so I hope it won't fall apart before we finish this live, but we will see on that too. So let's get into it. And I will be using these florals again to make a simple spread with some like florals on the top, and maybe I will just draw some lines for my to-dos down here. That's the plan. Hi Jenny, but we will see how it ends up. So this is my first live ever, and I'm kind of winging it. I am not really sure what I'm doing right now, but I hope we all can learn together and we can somewhat enjoy it. So just our typical florals spread, where we are gonna be cutting some of the pieces apart. to put them against the edge, and then we can use those other pieces later. And wherever they land, I'm just trying to gonna leave them there, because again, this is a live, so I have not a lot of room for changing things. I don't want to keep you guys in here for 3 days in a row. So we are just gonna go with things as they just happen. I think this is my first live, Jenny. I don't remember doing another one, since I always, again, take forever to decorate my spreads. I never wanted to actually put them you guys through live, and it's a little easier to know that I will be cutting half of the video later. Like right now, and I cannot even decide the angle of the florals. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Thankfully, my English doesn't sound too bad today, because there are days where I feel like I can barely speak English at the time of recording the voiceovers. It's like a disaster. But I feel like it's always easier when I'm just in a regular conversation rather than like explaining a process or like something a little more technical. So that might help now. I think I will be placing the bigger florals first, and then I'll go back to some smaller ones, because I want a lot of flowers up here. Thank you. They are from Impressed Nails, the ones that I have always liked to use. So they are like press-on nails. They are super easy to use. If you have never tried them, I totally recommend them to you all, because they are super fun. They're super easy, super fast, and I think that the results are pretty cute. Some of the flowers might turn a little crooked, but I think I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I was a little nervous to do it, because again, I had never done it and I had no idea how to even start. Thank you, Tiffany. But actually on yesterday I was watching Amanda Rush Lee's live plan with me on Twitch, and that gave me a little bit of courage, because I don't know, it looked so casual and entertaining. She actually does more like Bujo syrup, where she actually doodles her spreads rather than using stickers. but I have loved her videos for a long time now, so I recommend you to check her out if you haven't. She has a ton of followers, so probably you guys already follow her, but if not, you should totally check her out. Yeah, she's here on YouTube as Amanda Rashley, but she also does some plan with me on Twitch as also Amanda Rashley. And the planner that I am using right now is one of the Squad Girls one. It is an 18 months and I still have this whole year left, but it actually started like last July. So I can always redate those weeks and monthly spreads if I still want to use them. I see that I don't have much teal on this side, so I think I should use some teal also in here. Maybe this one. What is Needful Things? Is that like a movie or a book? So those are most of my florals. I think I wanted to do like some lines. I'm not sure if on the middle or on the bottom. So I think I will go ahead and do them on the bottom. Oh, okay, Karen. No worries. I'm not sure which color. I think I will use like pink. I will be using this ruler. It's a great ruler to do my lines because I haven't replaced my line stencil yet, so I think I'll just go with that one to do the lines. It should work just fine. So Janet, I have never tried other types of planner rather than the Happy Planner, and I will be using this Dumbo Twin Tone in like a magenta color because I started with the Happy Planner and I don't know, I just fell in love with it, and never really even tried anything else. What other kind of liners have you guys used? I know that a lot of people is into Erin Condren, but that one is just a little more expensive than I wish to pay for it. I cannot make up my mind on the color. I'm not sure if I really want to use this color or maybe more like an aqua color. What should I use? This would be the aqua. Probably maybe pass it twice to make it a little darker. This one looks a little too dark now. What do you think? There is also like this peach color. Well, I guess the aqua looks fine. And I'm gonna use the thinner point. Hello, welcome to the live. Yeah, I have actually tried, I don't even know. I don't think I have tried another one. I remember I got like the ring binder from Recollections, but I never actually used it as a planner, but more like a notebook. And even now, I just use happy notes instead. I love the disc system. At first, when I first started, I wasn't so sure about the discs because the pages tend to bend a little around the discs area. But now I love it. I haven't found something that I like so much, so I have just stick to it. And I love that I can pull out my pages, but I also love that I can bend the notebook back, which is something that I actually do a lot when I'm writing, which I cannot do with the binder. Hi, Leslie. So I'm just doing these lines to have some space for writing. I feel like it will add color and decoration, and it will make it look fuller at the end, the whole spread, but without taking away the space for writing. And I feel like it is a very quick and simple, easy way to, I don't know, fill in my spread during a live. Thank you, Leslie. I'm so happy you're here. And because I didn't announce this live, I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna be here with us, since it was like very last minute, and even a last minute I was not very sure if I was actually gonna go through with it, but I'm glad I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might be enough. Should I add some washi here? maybe. It's fun, so why not? I am usually not a colorful happy planner user, but since I got this planner from one of you, I decided to, of course, go with it, and I am actually enjoying it a lot. The lines are not too thick, so they are not really bothering me. And the squad girls are always so cute. So they're actually bringing a little more joy to my spreads. Straight lines are always so tricky, Jenny. That's why I'm using a grid ruler, excuse me, because otherwise I don't think they would be too straight. So I am aligning the line on the bottom with the 1/4 of an inch line, and then I continue doing the same with the rest of the lines. And I am passing the marker twice to make it slightly darker and more noticeable. There are so many lines though that sometimes I'm afraid I'm gonna do it in the wrong line. But I'm trying to do them all in a 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, definitely the grid lines or the grid ruler guides me a lot better, because I can like align one line with the grid and continue to do so throughout the entire section, because otherwise the lines would always end up in an angle. This one is actually from Drits, and it is flexible too, so I like it. Yeah, we all need a good grid line ruler. And I got it from Amazon, by the way. I think I have all my lines now, so I will add a bit of washi on this side as well. The color is pretty light, even in person. I don't know if you can see them better there, but it's pretty light for sure. That twin tone Tombow marker set is the pastel one, so they are indeed pretty pastel. And because I used the very fine line, they end up looking even lighter. If I had used the other side, they would look a little thicker and more colorful, but this side tends to bleed through the pages a little more, so I would be more careful with it. It didn't bleed in here though, but I gotta be a little more careful with that side. Now, not all of the markers in that set are as light. I feel like this one is a lot darker, and then the thicker side is even darker and brighter as well. Thank you, Keisha. I'm glad you liked it. Jenny, it's from Dritz. DRITZ. It's from Amazon. I think I have it on my Amazon's favorite, my Amazon storefront. I am pretty sure you will be able to find it there. Well, Janet, I'm so glad that you stopped by my channel. And it's so fun to it's always so fun to find someone with the same products and stickers and whatnot, especially on videos, because that way you can get more inspiration. So I'm glad that there was that coincidence and that you stopped by. So now I'm not entirely sure what to do on this section. I have a couple of sticker books that I could pull in some boxes from. If you are creating this spread for yourself, you can totally stop here and you can just go ahead and finish decorating as the week goes on. You don't have to fully pre-decorate it. But because I do my videos and then I share on Instagram, I like to have a pretty complete spread. And Keisha, the book of like the florals are from this memory planning sticker book. It has that one florals sticker sheet. So maybe let's flip through some of them. This is like a functional rainbow one. And these flowers have kind of brighter colors. So I think maybe we can pull something from here to use. But I'm not even sure how to place some stickers in there, how to incorporate them. Actually, for starters, I wanted to use these coffee stickers because they are super pretty. They are from Tulip Plants, and when the fire happened, she reached out to me to offer me a coupon code, like a credit from her store, and I thought she was so kind. So I wanted to use them in this spread. I usually place at least one on a Monday, so I think I will go with this one. And they are glossy. They are great quality, so highly recommend them. Yeah, I think that's the ruler, Jenny. Mm. So then there is this sticker book as well, which also might have some matching colors. Because they all are from the Happy Planner, they all match so well. So sometimes it's just hard to choose. But let's try to find something a little orange to start with. And teal, I think. And pink. Maybe we can do each color in each day in a different color. So I think these are the orange, right? Yeah, I definitely need to include a little more teal. Thank you for the advice. It's good to have a second opinion when choosing your stickers. These are very, very similar. There is also this deeper teal, but I think this might be a little more similar. To the lines and also to these florals. I love the weekend. We always need that. Because we all are always looking forward to the weekend. At least I am. And let's see. I don't know if this orange is too dark though. What do you think? This is why it takes me forever to decorate one single weekly spread. Maybe we can actually switch them and use the bigger one in teal and then the smaller ones in orange. Right, Tiffany? I agree. So Janet, I have done it both ways. Like I have sometimes done it at the same time and sometimes I have completely pre-planned it and then filmed it. I prefer to completely pre-plan it, honestly, because it's a lot faster to record, and even more, it's a lot faster to edit and record the voiceover later on. Because otherwise I will have a lot of parts like in here where I am just so indecisive, and so it will take me forever later to edit. And when I do it, for example, let's say I completely plan it in a wax paper and then I just record passing it to the page, you see pretty much the same process, except for me just staring at my sticker books. So dark pink and teal. I think that would be really pretty. So let's put this guy back. And then which one, this pink or this pink? This more of a magenta versus more of a fuchsia. Which one? Which one do you think? Magenta or fuchsia? For now, I'll do some layering here also. Because I'm pretty sure I won't have too much to write on Monday. I feel like these lines are gonna be more than enough. So I will take this whole section for Coffee Monday. Okay, so fuchsia it is. So it would be this one. I want to be productive as well. And maybe this one, we can bring it up a little more. And I will even layer it with something like this to mark some stuff I have this week. I'm glad, Jenny, that you're happy with the orange back into the book. Yeah, it's a little too strong. Did I pull out the Be Productive? I don't even know. I feel like it's too strong for this one spread. Maybe we need to mark the pages. I would normally just pull them out, but maybe I'll do that another time. So what about you guys? Do you completely plan your week all at once, or do you pre-plan on wax paper or somewhere else? So Janet, the real use I give to my planner, to be honest, it's a creative outlet for me. That is the main use. I do also use it for plans, and it helps me remember some things I have to do, especially smaller things, like I know I need to do the laundry for sure today, let's say, for to have what I need to have available for work tomorrow, then I will mark it down in my planner. And otherwise, I will forget and I won't be ready for work on Monday. But the bigger things, I end up just writing always on my Google Calendar on my phone. And that's usually what really reminds me of more important things. Um, my planner, I also mark them down on my planner, so it's like an extra reminder, but it's mostly a creative outlet for me. It's more for fun, for entertainment, and um, it's not as functional as it is for some people. But again, it serves both purposes for me. For example, in here, I am gonna most likely use it functional more than anything. So then again, there are some weeks when it's purely just for fun, just memory planning, just a creative outlet, while some other weeks it actually serves more functionally. So it depends on the week also. I think I use wax paper mostly because, again, of my videos, because when I do not, it gets like a little too much for the editing and everything. But otherwise I probably wouldn't even use wax paper at all. Maybe. Unless it's like a very, like I want something very structured or very heavily decorated. Like florals are always a little easier to decorate with, especially if I use them like I did today, where I just want to randomly place them down. Thank you, Cheryl. I agree, Tiffany. I feel like the teal and like this kind of aqua blue and the fuchsia gives it a very springy feeling. So I'm glad I ended up going with the fuchsia because I feel like the orange and teal actually look more summery than springy. So I'm glad you guys made me go with the best option. Should we add something else or should we call it a day? I think that I am done with the boxes. I will go back to the flowers and I will see if I want to add a little more florals here and there. Maybe in this corner around the squad girl, which also I think goes so well with these flowers on this spread. Oh yeah, so I have these flowers left. But because I wanted to, I don't know, maybe I can add some washi here or a flower here and there. Let's add one over here maybe. I kind of want to use this big floral, but at the same time, I don't know if I have the space for it. Just go with that and see how it turns, how it looks, and then maybe over here. It's kind of hard to align flowers on the edges, so sometimes it's easier to just cut it afterwards, but here we go. Maybe we can stretch our florals by cutting them in half. And we can always stick them back together if we regret it. This one almost looks like a little butterfly. So let's see. Something here. A flower inside the box instead of the bottom. Okay, let's see. Like this. That looks so cute. And those are all of my florals. Okay. Now I have this corner in here that I have been using either to mark down a grateful thought at the end of the week, or sometimes I just leave empty if I don't get around of filling it in. But maybe we can put like one of these small quotes. And I actually still need to trim this one. You guys can see now, like, have an idea of how long it would take me to decorate and spread, since I speed them up quite a bit on my videos. So sometimes some of you ask me like how long it actually takes me to decorate a week. And we have been here for about an hour, and I think my spread is complete for now. I really love how it turns out. I hope you guys are on focus. Kind of on focuses, but these ones, okay. I can switch these ones. I'm not sure if not sure if I can, like, these tweezers have been nice, but they are not as pointy and sharp as I was hoping for. I wonder if I can find my husband's X-Acto knife somewhere in here. But I don't see it anywhere, so let's try to use the tweezers. And with my nails, they're kind of thick, so unlike natural nails, they're not so good for something like that. But yeah, I think that would be more balanced. Oh boy. So I was gonna place them exactly in the same way, in the same place again. Okay, blue over here. Over here was it, right? And then over here, this one. you, girls. We will have to see. It took me a while to finally sit down and finally do a live. Are you guys on focus? I'm not sure. I can't tell. But yeah, it took me a while. It was a little overwhelming, I'm gonna admit. So we will have to see if when I finally can, you know, wrap my head around another life. But it was certainly super fun. It was a lot better to have someone to help me choose what to use and what not. So that was a huge plus. I have certainly. So how do you guys like my spread? I am really loving it. So thank you all so very much for joining me today here. And this is how it turned out. I don't even know where am I. Here? I think here, finally. Kinda got it right. And the gold foil. I love it. It's like the most perfect spring spread. So thank you all so much for being here with me and with everyone else. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. You all made this experience a lot better since I wasn't even sure if anyone was gonna see the live. So thank you for coming. So does anyone else have any other question before I leave and I wrap up this live? Okay, well, thank you everyone for coming today. When is my next live? I have no idea. Maybe whenever I wrap my head around it again. Um, I don't know. I don't know if there will be one, and I don't know when it will be. Hopefully this will not be the last one, since you all seemed to enjoy it so much, and I did myself as well. But I cannot really tell if there will be another one too soon. Maybe, who knows. Stay tuned on my Instagram. I did announce it on my stories. So if you have your notifications or on for my Instagram or my YouTube, you will probably receive a notification from either one or from both. Um, maybe, Jenny, maybe. But you will get a notification if you have your notifications on Instagram or YouTube. Other than that, I really enjoyed it, and thank you so much for coming. I hope I'll see you again, and well, have a good one. Have a beautiful week. Bye now.